بحب I curate all my documents.
From Anne Mehany.
From Anne Mehany, curated by Anne Mehany.
But what was the moment that you were like, I have to do it?
ما كنتش عارفة ياخد نفسي.
Why Pilates?
Dark red suit. And I don't like red by the way.
You fainted?
Yeah.
No way.
وبابايا كان very protective.
Oh, your parents were not about إنك تسافري برا وتدرسي وكذا.
I got rejected 3 times.
How did you convince them to take you to London?
And we were allowed to watch all the fashion shows.
Oh my god.
كان عارف على Maison Mehany he blessed it. 8 months later I lost my dad. مع بابايا كانت حاجة اللي هو كنت على طول ببص له قد ايه ان هو he was hopeful in life. وانا كنت اي حاجة برضو بحلم بيها بتحصل.
Action. Okay guys, right now I'm sitting with Anne Mehany, the co-founder of Maison Mehany. And Anne is not only the co-founder of Maison Mehany, but Anne is my friend.
Hi Nour.
Hi Anne. Guys, لازم أقول لكم في الأول عشان disclaimer بس Anne عمرها ما بتبقى قدام الكاميرا.
Yeah. So if I'm awkward, please don't judge
You're
me.
gorgeous. بس لا هي Anne behind the scenes. يعني Anne is the producer, the creative director, the person behind the scenes making the show run. Thank you إنك you agreed إنك تبي على البودكاست وتيجي معنا قدام الكاميرا.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this and for the opportunity. على طول احنا بنتكلم عن الموضوع ده وعلى طول بقول لك لا it's not the time but يعني finally it's happening.
Yeah, I chased you.
Yeah.
انت عارفيني زنانة. بس okay, my first question for you Anne is who is Anne Mehany right now today? ادينا كده a little snippet.
I'm Anne Mehany, as you know, co-founder and creative director of Maison Mehany. I started my business in 2015 when I was studying. رحت لندن وأنا عندي 21 سنة. I studied there for 4 years, London College of Fashion in the University of the Arts London. لحد دلوقتي رادة إن أنا أرد على سؤالك إنه who's Anne Mehany now? I don't have an answer, but I can say إن أنا I'm an evolving creative and someone who's striving for إنه يكون على طول creative وإنه يقدم حاجات كتيرة in the regional market and من ناحية إنه image making and all of that. I describe myself as a dreamer, as a strategist, as a creative director in my own bubble, in my own world, and that's how I express myself. يعني ده in a nutshell who's Anne Mehany. يعني.
I love that. وبعدين حاسة إن أنتي فعلا you're a dreamer. يعني من أول ما قابلتك كل ما تكلميني عن حاجة مثلا تعدي سنة سنتين and all of a sudden I find that it happened, you know?
Yeah.
And that's something we'll get into. Okay, I want to ask you one of my favorite questions.
Sure.
Which is, what is your morning routine?
Oh.
وإحنا on this podcast, on the curation, we like the details. فأنا عايزة أعرف كل حاجة. لو I wake up and then what?
Okay. ماشي. On a good day.
Yeah.
كده أول حاجة بعملها ودي أوحش حاجة بعملها إن أنا I check my phone.
Really?
I check my phone.
Me too, and I hate it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I always do that.
Instagram ولا إيه؟
Instagram, WhatsApp, anything.
Okay.
دول أكتر حاجتين إن أنا I check in the morning.
Yeah.
بعد كده if it's a good day بقى I want to be healthy, I have like a pre-breakfast 2 hours, which is take my vitamins, meds. عشان أنا باخد أدوية كل يوم. I'm a Hashimoto patient.
Yes.
باخد my meds, vitamins, all of that. Go do my skincare routine, shower, put my workout clothes, and then if it's either go to Pilates or workout.
Would you have like a coffee, a matcha, عندك ritual في الموضوع ده ولا مش قوي؟
بعد ال workout.
بعد ال workout. You workout fasted؟ ما بتاكيش حاجة؟
ما باكلش أي حاجة.
Really?
Yes, I go straight to the workout.
That's so like different.
I don't know, but I wake up يعني I wake up very early and I take my meds, so I need to يعني آكل أي حاجة بعد الدواء بتاعي بعدها بساعة ونص. So I just go straight to the workout.
Okay.
And then اكل بقى اشرب.
When do you wake up?
I wake up at 7 يعني.
That's early.
ما عنديش, it's either very early or very late. I don't have in between.
Okay, والسكين كير روتين عندك حاجة non-negotiables؟ يعني مثلا حاجات بتحبيها قوي في السكين كير روتين.
My favorite product is the Barba's Term exfoliating or enzyme cleanser.
Okay.
This is my favorite product. Or the those skin exfoliating pads. I like anything or I love anything that's exfoliating.
Okay. And you use this in the morning?
My skincare routine is very simple, very basic. Just gentle cleanser in the morning, any kind of moisturizer, and our face oil by night, and that's it.
Okay, so مالكيش بقى في 10-step skincare routine, this TikTok vibe?
I used to have that. Same. I used to have that 10 step and all of that, but I don't have
but
the luxury.
We have a life.
Yeah, but I don't have the time to do that.
Yeah.
It's only a 3-step routine.
Okay.
وعلى طول كل حاجة لازم تكون سريعة اللي هو يعني حتى أنا I have a document أنا بحب accurate all my documents. يعني مثلا I have the pre-breakfast and you saw my Italy itinerary. I have a similar document.
Me and Anne were in Rome like أسبوعين ورا بعض a month or so ago. So I asked her, I'm like, hey, can you send me your recommendations? I had to about like some random messy WhatsApp list and whatever. Anne sent me the most clean, aesthetic document with the recommendations and a schedule. I followed it. I was
really?
like, oh great. Like if I had gone to a travel agency, they would not have sent me this. Yeah, I was like, okay.
I invested too much in it. But
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And it was the vibe.
I have one but for my
Went to all the restaurants. to the dismay of my husband, he's like, what's this? I'm like, my itinerary. From Anne Mehany.
From Anne Mehany, curated by Anne Mehany.
It's like, what? That's, okay, so simple routine, coffee, Pilates, and then you get to work.
Yes.
Okay. Amazing. So I want to take us back a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Who is Anne Mehany as a kid, as a child? عايزة أعرف, were you always into like fashion, aesthetics, all of this? وإيه اللي خلاكي بجد to be interested in this industry? Like, where was the spark?
Honestly, I can't remember, يعني to be honest, I can't remember my childhood بزيادة.
Okay.
But I remember that I owe that to my mom. My mom used to like buy a lot of magazines in our house. على طول فاتحة fashion TV 24/7. We kind of
fashion TV.
the nostalgia.
قوي.
But past midnight we were not allowed.
Yeah, and also there was some very like controversial stuff on fashion TV.
Yeah,
like
it was
models with their boobs out
and nipples, free the nipples and all of that.
It was a different time, yeah.
She used to put like password past midnight, and we were allowed to watch all the fashion shows.
Oh my god!
As soon as we wake up. Yeah.
Okay, so you always had an interest in
الموضوع. Yes, I had an interest in art, design, curation. بس طبعا وانا صغيرة I didn't know what curation means. بس مامتي على طول كانت keen قوي في اللبس عامة.
Okay.
She used to pick our outfits. كانت very strict اللي هو احنا مثلا as simple as going out to see our family.
Yeah.
لا لازم كنا نلبس بطريقة معينة, لازم كل حاجة إنه she taught me how to pick fabrics, cuts. مش لازم to follow the brands, but if a jacket has a strong character, then because of the fabric or the cut.
Yeah.
ان ده ازاي انا كبرت في الموضوع ده. كنت حتى I remember one time I commented on my cousin's outfit. I think كنت عيلة ساعتها. And we went to a wedding I made a comment انه how are you wearing sneakers واحنا رايحين فرح. فهو he was a kid as well. بس يعني الفكرة انه I was really interested in picking up my outfit, putting everything together. فده كان حاجة.
And what's like a favorite piece from your mom's wardrobe that you remember growing up? That she has until now, أكيد يعني.
I think I have this dark red suit and I don't like red by the way but the suit is really really nice well I couldn't wear it up until ما اعرفش امتى بس يعني this year obviously علشان it was very like tailored and you know very tight فطبعا looking at this suit يعني لا بالنسبة لي إذا عايزة ألبسها في مرة I've never
لسه
بس I've tried it يعني I tried it once but said this suit is really really cool يعني and the dark red the material the cut the fit is insane يعني
okay so I want to go into you decided obviously after studying etc to get into fashion and not just fashion but production فعايزة أعرف إيه اللي خلاكي out of everything اللي كنت ممكن تعملي fashion obviously بتفهمي في styling as you said during your upbringing there's fashion buying there's like editorials there's everything what made you really fall in love with like the art of production
أنا يعني when I was lucky or privileged من ناحية إن أنا growing up أنا كنت عارفة أنا عايزة أعمل إيه في حياتي whether it's design interior design or fashion or بس growing up كنت عارفة إن أنا عايزة أبقى fashion designer.
Okay. ده يعني fashion designer specifically. Okay.
Specifically fashion designer عشان ده الحاجة الوحيدة اللي أنا كنت فاهماها في fashion industry. ما كنتش عارفة أي حاجة وده كان عندي 14 سنة. وبعد كده ابتديت وأنا في المدرسة ابتديت أشوف the best universities in fashion.
Yes.
Obviously University of the Arts, Parsons, S-Mod, all these big names. When I was 16 فطبعا I was kind of intimidated اللي هو obviously if I asked my parents اللي هو I want to travel they would say straight no يعني
Oh, your parents were not about إنك تسافري برا وتدرسي وكده؟
كان بالنسبة لهم الموضوع كان مش shocking بس اللي هو you're still young you're a girl فبابايا كان بيخاف قوي عليا
كان traditional في الحتة دي شوية
شوية okay. بس اللي هو he was open اللي هو طب why not masters مش لازم دلوقتي you're still young don't think about it now just delay it وبابايا كان very protective اللي هو احنا كنا عايشين في بابل بزيادة وده برضو we're gonna get into that بعد كده بس يعني anyways أنا يعني I consider myself privileged في الحتة دي إنه my backgrounds اللي كنت عارفة أنا عايزة أعمل إيه في whether it's arts, fashion أي حاجة في industries دي وبعد كده عملت الريسيرش بتاعي ف I was fighting إنه هبقى حاجة in the fashion
industry
بس بعد كده عملت IB طبعا ما كنت academically I was really bad. يعني fun fact.
مع إنه you're very organized ومالهاش دعوة.
But يعني academically I was failing my classes. I wasn't the best. But I did IB at the end of the day.
Which
I passed
is really difficult. So good job.
بالظبط. And I passed it because of art.
Oh my God.
That pushed my grades. It's fine. بس بعد كده I applied to University of the Arts. I got rejected 3 times.
Wow.
And I got accepted to in Parsons and S-Mod.
Okay.
وبعد كده رحت لبابايا بابي أنا كذا كذا. No, you're not traveling.
Wow.
قلت له ليه؟ لأ بنت لوحدها. Not too soon. Just go to AC and try. وأنا كان فكرتي لأ أنا مش عايزة أروح AC.
Yeah.
بعد كده رحت AUC. قعدت سنة. I hated it. I didn't feel like I was doing what I wanted to do.
Right. ووقتها يعني AC ما كانتش developed قوي في حتة الارتس لسه. It was developing but not there yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was doing random يعني I was doing literally يعني random major ما اعرفش major ولا I was taking random classes اللي هو Egyptology على architecture class اللي هو طب أنا هعمل إيه أنا مش عارفة. بس I decided إنه أنا I'll apply في لندن. ما أعرفش ليه أنا كنت نفسي في لندن وبالذات UAL. The process was not easy خالص إنه أعمل كده و I applied behind my parents' back. وقلت هعمل الموضوع ده بالصدفة لقيت إن UAL they're doing a course مع 2 أنا الاتنين دول هما they're kind يعني kind of shaped who I am right now. اسمهم Sandra Abdullah and Mai Tawakkul. هم the first ones who brought UAL to Egypt.
Really?
Yeah. Where they helped me creating my portfolio.
Okay.
فكان قبل الكورس يعني كان كورس و you know how to create your portfolio.
So they brought it to Egypt عشان إنه يدوا students opportunities to apply, صح?
Not to apply but to work on their portfolios before applying.
Oh yeah, I remember.
فأنا I applied وهما they got a professor في master's degree وبالصدفة شفت معرفش on social media the ad. I'm like UAL is coming. That must be sketchy. كلمتها قالت لي yeah the course is going to start tomorrow.
Wow.
But we don't have any spots. I'm like no I
need a spot.
Yeah. But قالت لي okay but you need to transfer now مش عارف ايه. رحت لبابايا قلت له UAL is here. I'm just gonna do a course. Well he was very supportive in any course.
In the course at the beginning, okay.
هو ما يعرفش انا بعمل courses لإيه يعني.
Wow.
بس قال لي okay fine go. I went. They're my friends until now. أخذت الكورس اتكلمت مع البروفيسور قال لي تعملي ايه لازم تكوني محددة قوي انت عايزة تعملي ايه فاشن ديزاين ولا ستايلينج برودكشن
في كل حاجة بقى. Thing is UAL is a whole world. It is the fashion school.
They have more than 150 courses.
Exactly. Of them is curation. Of them is كل حاجة يعني everything you could possibly imagine. Did he guide you?
Yeah, he guided me for a few days. قال لي what should I do for like my portfolio أقدم ازاي أعمل ايه كل الحاجات دي he kind of guided me. بعدها بأسبوعين بفتح the website لقيت UAL is coming again but for interviews.
Oof.
And if you applied you just send your application number where they just interview you على طول.
Okay.
في CC كان ساعتها. نزلت برضو من ورا أهلي رحت عملت الانترفيو. I got the acceptance على طول.
Really?
قالوا لي you have انت you applied obviously على كذا حاجة. We're gonna give you an offer which was إنه it was the foundation في الأول بس كانت نفس level of a bachelor degree.
Okay.
وقالوا لي ساعتها هتعملي styling and production. sorry هتعملي هي متقسمة لثلاث حاجات business media or design.
Okay.
You're gonna pick two and then بقى تشوفي انت عايزة ايه.
Interesting.
For a whole year.
And you have to go.
ما هو ده بقى خلاص انت دخلتي I got accepted to UAL.
طب how did you convince them to take you to London?
ما ده بقى another story.
Your dad.
Yeah. أخدت بقى الأوفر رحت لهم I got accepted.
Okay.
فقالوا لي لا برضو still انت مش هتروحي وكانت ساعتها argument كبيرة في العيلة. قالوا لي طيب هنشوف لو الفيزا بقى جاتلك علشان الفيزا دي صعبة فمش هتجيلك. واحنا يعني كل صيف بنروح LA ففي الصيف رحت وعملت الفيزا جاتلي الفيزا. من أول ما جاتلي الفيزا بابايا شاف قد إيه إنه أنا I was fighting for it and I was extremely determined. حس إنه I can trust you now.
Yeah, you have it.
I have it in me.
Okay, so I want to talk a bit about your dad. So your dad, I think, played a very pivotal part in who you are. عشان I know this because I know you've told me about it, you've written about it, كل حاجة. Can you tell us a little bit about your relationship with your dad?
Sure. My dad, honestly, يعني was my best friend. أنا وهو نفس الشخصية بس وعشان كده احنا الاتنين كنا we were clashing a lot. وكنت على طول بقول له يعني when I was applying كنت بقول له أنا واخدة العند ده منك يعني إنه being stubborn دي حاجة حلوة وحاجة وحشة علشان انتي طبعا لو بتستعمليها في حاجة كويسة هتعملي اللي انت عايزاه بس if you're using it in the wrong context of course you will fail. بس يعني my relationship مع بابايا كانت حاجة اللي هو كنت على طول ببصله قد ايه ان هو he was hopeful in life. He was full of life. He loved life to the fullest. عمل كل حاجة مع ان هو مات وهو صغير. He was 54.
Yes.
وكانت أول سنة يعني بعد ما أنا I applied في UAL هو وصلني الجامعة he was very organized. حتى هو وضب لي دولابي عمل لي كل حاجة. we kind of have this relationship. حتى
Yes.
أنا بحس بيه until now.
Yes.
فكان على طول يقول لي I trust you, you're gonna do it. حتى هو كان briefly يعني على ميزون مهني كان عارف على ميزون مهني he blessed it. فحسيت إن هو على طول في ظهري if that makes sense. أول سنة دي كانت أول ما وصلت زي ما كنت بقول إنه كانت design and media. رحت عملت كل ده. I was building برضو علشان second year بقى انتي بتشوفي انتي هتعملي ايه.
صح.
بس I got at the end of 2015 up until August 2016 السنة دي كانت أوحش سنة في عيلتي. علشان we lost our uncle who's I consider my godfather. وكان برضو البابايا kind of بابا مش أخوه كبير.
Okay.
We lost our uncle and then 8 months later I lost my dad. وكنت ساعتها برضو في LA و I got a call من مامتي كانت صوتها اللي هو قوي بس أنا مش فاهمة ايه اللي بيحصل في مصر. ونزلت على طول على إنه بابايا في كوما. كنتش فاهمة يعني ايه كوما, مش فاهمة يعني
Okay.
ايه اللي حصل. فطبعا أنا كنت بكلمك عادي امبارح واللي هو امتى وانه عيد ميلادي ان 2020 كنت هبقى 21 سنة.
21.
21. فكان بعدها بشهر. فان انا انزل فجأة ده كان بالنسبة لي اللي هو طبعا خضة. بعدها لما شفت بابايا كان كل حاجة انه انه كوما بالنسبة لي انا ما كنتش فاهمة ايه اللي حصل. he got a heart attack. وقعدنا في الكوما دي 24 days. 24 days دي طبعا I lost faith in God. ودي برضو حاجة I would love to talk about عامة بس مش كتير أكيد.
No, please go into it.
يعني I lost faith عشان حسيت إنه I was asking God اللي هو it's either ترجع بابايا or تختاره. بس إنه بابايا يعيش يوم هو مش حبه أنا مش هرضاها.
أنا فاهمة قصدك.
عشان بابايا كان على طول active. فما كنتش حابة إن أنا أشوفه في حاجة غير كده.
You were asking for one or the other.
بالظبط.
Okay.
وطبعا لما حصل he passed away on my birthday. فعلى طول I celebrate that day إنه مش باخدها on a negative note خالص. أنا باخدها as a celebration أنا وهو إنه على طول هو معايا we celebrate. على طول باخد إنه ال journey of loss and death it's such a heavy and strong but it's such a beautiful journey. علمتني حاجات كتير قوي and it shaped me and it shapes me كل يوم. فمن ساعتها دلوقتي بقى لنا 8 سنين. ال8 سنين دول طبعا كانوا roller coaster of emotions. roller coaster of stages. ازاي ان انا باخد الحاجات الحلوة وان انا اكون resilient and strong انه افضل على طول بعمل اللي هو كان عايزه. I think it's the main drive بالنسبة لي وبالنسبة لميزون مهني اللي على طول I'm always inspired by him. I'm always inspired by قد ايه هو كان he was a dreamer as well. فأي حاجة هو كان بيحلم بيها بتحصل وأنا كنت أي حاجة برضو بحلم بيها بتحصل. و that's how I started ميزون مهني وأنا بدرس. فإن أنا أكون بشتغل وإن أنا بدرس وجاية من background إنه الشغل بالنسبة لبابايا كان اللي هو كان يقعد يقول لي مش هتشتغلي دلوقتي اتدلعي شوية مش عارف ايه. بس على طول كان عندي الموضوع ده. بس
And I think إنه حتة being hopeful is such an important point. And honestly, Anne, just listening to you, I really teared up a little bit. It's such a beautiful thing. Although usually I'm not the one that's supposed
Actually,
to tear
I
up.
have it tattooed on my wrist. Hope, the word hope.
I love that.
That's strong.
My grandmother always talks to me about hope, but I think in هي حاجة it's a generational thing and هما they had a lot of hope and it's hard to instill it عندنا لأن احنا بحس إن في cynicism و skepticism كتير قوي in our generation. But I want to ask you لأنه now that you have Maison Mehany and something that you said your father always dreamed of something and it happened, and the interesting thing about Maison Mehany and the fashion industry in general لما احنا ابتدينا is that there really wasn't one.
Yeah.
When you started, you were one of the first serious creative production houses doing an aesthetic that was not presented قبل كده في مصر. At least let's be fair and say that. فما كنتيش خايفة إنه الناس مش هتفهم الاستاتيك بتاعكو، مش هتفهم طريقة الشغل الحتة دي. obviously it pays off في الآخر. بس زي ما أنا ابتديت حاجة اسمها بودكاست ما كانتش معروف يعني إيه بودكاست ولا الفورمات ده. عايزة أعرف you weren't scared to start?
No خالص. دي الحاجة الوحيدة اللي أنا I can يعني I credit myself فيها إن أنا لا بخاف صراحة. بخاف من حاجات كثيرة. أنا يعني كشخص خواف بس when it comes to work if I have an idea I'll just do it.
Yeah.
فساعة Maison Mehany how we started لكلها يعني أنت you know no Andrew is my partner.
Yes. Shout out to Andrew.
Hi Andrew.
We should get Andrew on the podcast.
Next episode when he's here, when he comes back. But Andrew is literally my backbone as family and as my partner. How we started Maison Mehany إنه Andrew كان يعني Andrew's background كانت في pharmaceutical مع عيلتي علشان عيلتي كلها في مصانع أدوية وكل ده. Andrew also studied pharmacy and biotechnology and then he followed the whole family thing. But his dad lives in Paris وهو growing up كان على طول بيروح Paris. He kind of have يعني he has this kind of برضو the European element and growing up into this character مش typical Middle Eastern or Egyptian. فكان على طول into fashion and art. فكل ما يكون عندي مثلا art class وانا في المدرسة أو في الجامعة كان على طول بيساعدني في البروجكتس بتاعتي.
Oh my god.
على طول بيقول لي الانسايدز بتاعته.
Well, Andrew's your cousin.
Yeah, my first cousin.
First cousin.
كل الناس بتفتكر احنا اخوات.
انا كنت فاكره ان انتوا اخوات اول ما قابلتكم I was like بس هو انتوا مش شبه بعض خالص
ولا اختي شبهي فهي اختي
لا فهو برضو لا هو اختك لا you can tell features
really?
Of course but like Andrew
no.
not at all but I was like oh interesting but then I was like okay he's her first cousin but you guys work really well together I think وعندكم dynamic كده معين انه انت you're a certain character he's a completely different character. ف when you deal with him versus you it's like there's two different worlds.
Two different
but it works no
and that's why he lives in Berlin
that's why he lives in Berlin
بعيد عني
بالظبط بس I want to get into Maison Mehany more. I want to know what services do you guys like provide and how did you do the transition from being a fashion creative production house to luxury?
Okay what we specifically do production creative direction art direction styling فاحنا when we started we had these pillars ان احنا او these what's it called يعني these pillars ان احنا services ان احنا provide لكل للclients بتاعتنا whether fashion or hospitality real estate كل حاجة كل الclients بتوعنا.
بس ابتديتوا fashion focused.
كنا بادين fashion focused عشان my studies.
Right.
بس الناس الكلاينتس التانية مثلا زي real estate ابتدوا يشوفوا الفاشن سنس عندنا فبيجوا على حاجة معينة the taste or how we have a distinctive taste ف they want to apply the في اللوكجري ماركت
في الاستاتيك عايزين استاتيك معين زي أعمار for example it's a luxury real estate brand it has luxury verticals مش كل compound but in general it can be considered that. It's interesting that they came to you as a production house. For basically you went transitioning from fashion to luxury in general.
Yes.
And this was a strategic move, صح?
It wasn't يعني I think it was a strategic move Andrew كان شايفها بس أنا ما كنت حاسة إنه على طول I was skeptical إنه هندخل في الماركت ده ولا لأ.
Okay.
بس حسيت إن هي it's working.
Okay.
And it's working for our own good إن إحنا بنعمل اللي إحنا برضو عايزينه at the end of the day.
Right.
And we're showing our taste, aesthetics and vision بس towards حاجة that's also commissioned and it's also commercial.
Yes. وعايزاكي تقولي أكتر على your creative process as Anne. Like, what makes it different within Maison Mehany than any other production house اللي ممكن أنا as Nour I can go to. يعني there's so many production houses, but you guys offer something specific. But can you tell me a bit about your creative process?
احنا creative process عندنا أنا وأندرو once we take the brief from the client أنا وهو بنقعد كده brainstorm session بنشوف هنعمل ايه في الأول and then كل واحد فينا ياخد وقته نعمل our own little mood boards وهو بيكتب برضو يعمل his own mood board and we kind of merge احنا الاتنين our own ideas فاحنا بنحس ان احنا we're kind of a married couple بس in work together فاحنا بنعمل our ideas together and then we shape and we kind of give birth to a new
completely new thing.
A completely new thing وبرضو علشان احنا our backgrounds are different and Andrew kind of grew up in Paris على طول رايح راجع the European aesthetics kind of shaped him.
Okay.
وانا برضو kind of growing up انه بروح LA كتير.
عندكم Western aesthetics بس بتعرفوا تطبقوها في Middle East. There's a bridge. I really feel there's a bridge and I think it's important. No, it's not for everyone, which is actually a really good point. But the clients that want this specific bridge, that want to reach an audience that is Middle Eastern but also westernized, also well-traveled, also كذا حاجة, you really know how to tap into that aesthetic perfectly. So other than creative direction, styling, production, etc., Maison Mehany in general, I feel like you are a sort of production agency that works very closely with the client. Yani, you are not, you don't just produce, you're involved. No?
Yeah, we do everything. احنا الاثنين أنا وأندرو ودي حاجة بنحبها علشان في clients لحد دلوقتي بقى لها 6 سنين 7 سنين معانا and they believed in us since day one. Knowing I was a student in London, they were like shipping حاجات I always owe that to the Egyptian designers.
Yes.
أختين دينا شاكر, all these clients بالنسبة لي برضو they shaped us in a way في الأول.
What other clients that you feel really shaped Maison Mehany as you worked with them over the years?
Michael Oro, Don Tononi, Numero, L'Officiel, Divas, Bordeaux, the magazine with Amr. And we have a strong, we have a strong relationship together. أمر دلوقتي بقى لنا سنة مع بعض أو داخلين في سنة مع بعض. 4 seasons for all these brands إنه established and growing brands وإحنا بنكبر معاهم دي بالنسبة لي
It's a really big thing and it's important and these clients are diverse. Well, it's not just fashion, it's luxury.
Exactly.
And I'm really looking forward to see what's coming up next for Maison Mehany. Is there any project that you want to share with us?
We're working on very interesting projects right now. We can't disclose the clients, but some of the clients are already mentioned, but we're working on the next year دلوقتي plan. A lot of the clients are international and regional.
Yes.
فاحنا we're tapping into the regional market now.
Yeah, even more.
Yeah, even more. That's exciting for us.
What was the first job that you got في Maison Mehany production house اللي حسيتي okay wow we're gonna make a change, we're gonna make some progress هنا?
The first project that we got I think لما حسيت إنه major change بالنسبة لي numero cover اللي عملناه مع عمرو عز الدين وعملناه في باريس ده كان بالنسبة لي نحن to work with such a great theme stylist كان اسمه جان بول his name is John Paul وعمرو عز الدين هو الفوتوغرافر واحنا كنا production وكان التالنتس كان تيلان بلوندو and what's his name Daniel Day-Lewis.
Really?
Gabriel Kane, his son.
Oh my God.
We were doing the numero cover.
Okay.
And it was in 2018. فبالنسبة لنا دي كانت حاجة حسيت we're making steps here. We're making
progress.
We're making progress.
وفي الأول okay, so you've worked with Vogue, you've worked with Jean-Paul Gaultier, you've worked with Numero, you've worked with, let me check, guys, Amor, Chloe. What's a campaign that for you you're really proud of as Anne? Like something that you felt like we worked really hard, God, it took a long time, but it happened.
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Okay. No, tell me more because this is brilliant. When I saw أصلا Maison Mehany, the Jean-Paul Gaultier campaign, I was like, wow.
That was a moment for us.
For the region.
Yes. هما لما جم اوكي اول طبعا لما اندرو كان في باريس برضو ساعتها he met the whole team. He called me, he's like, Anne, do you know the project that we got? I'm like, what? أنا عادي أنا very calm عامة I'm very cold فراح قال لي we got Jean Paul Gaultier. I'm like, what? فساعتها بقى اللي هو طبعا I was super excited
because it's a big deal.
It was a big deal and they gave us the whole thing. يعني
and the production was where?
In Luxor and Aswan.
Luxor and Aswan.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a lot of trust.
Trust and work where they gave us the whole thing from creative direction to production to styling.
It was all under Maison Mehany.
Yes.
And the campaign was for a perfume, صح?
Yeah, perfume.
اللي هي ال iconic bottle بتاعتهم the body.
Yeah,
صح?
the goddess. The goddess bottle. وهم كانوا عاملين international campaign where they invite 26 influencers / models where they were big names like Clara Berry, Mimi Moucher, all these kind of big names. وكانوا بالنسبة لنا هم يجوا مصر where it was an experiential campaign it wasn't بس content creation it was كل حاجة.
Wow, you had to give them an experience.
بالضبط.
Oh my God.
But so the experience was designed by the team.
Okay.
وإحنا كنا we were handling all the content part.
Perfect.
بالضبط.
Facilitating the content and everything.
Yeah.
It was an incredible campaign. بجد congratulations. It was amazing. Okay, so what's like the hardest shoot day you've ever been through? يعني انت you've been through a lot with Maison Mehany over the past like I want to say 8 years.
Yeah.
انتوا بقالكم 8 سنين صح؟
Yeah, بقالنا 8 سنين, yes.
Okay, so when I met you, you had just started. It was like in the first year or second year. Yeah, first or second year, and I will never forget.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was Yasmin Inewi, our mutual friend, who was telling me, Nour, you have to meet Anne. I'm like, and she would always just call you Anne.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's Anne?
And you call me Annie.
Annie.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was so fun. بجد, I think in احنا فعلا we started in a time where the possibilities felt endless. Because we were kind of paving an industry, and to be honest, it's still in the process.
Space,
We had the space, and this is something that's really important to actually talk about. Yani, how did you feel? And honestly, we were kind of like زي ما بيقولوا shooting in the dark. اللي هو should I produce this and put it out there and see if Vogue picks it up? And then 2016, 17, Vogue and Harper's and Elle started in Arabia. فإحنا كنا مع
the movement.
بالضبط step by step. ففي الأول الواحد كان حاسس إنه anything is possible. Now it's obviously a bit more difficult, a bit more established. But at the beginning, did you really feel like you could do whatever you wanted in production?
Honestly, يعني when I was studying, I felt إنه it wasn't challenging علشان the projects were already creative. وإحنا up until now, we've never reached a client.
Okay.
All the clients reach us in a way.
They come to you.
They come to us. حتى Jean Paul Gaultier through someone.
Okay.
كان دي حاجة على طول احنا we're proud of انه الناس فعلا بيجولنا مش علشان احنا بنعمل full on marketing campaign على نفسنا بس فعلا الناس بيحطوا trust ما بيني وما بينهم
بيشوفوا الشغل
بالظبط واندرو ازاي بيتعامل مع كل كلاينت فدي بالنسبة لي كانت حاجة على طول كنت واثقة ان احنا ممكن نعمل اي حاجة بالذات في مصر.
Yes.
We had the space, we had the time, we had the sources ان احنا نقدر نعمل حاجات كبيرة.
وايه اكتر shoot day فاكراه هرجع للسؤال ده that was really difficult for you that you got through
برضه جون بول جوتيه اغمى عليا
لا
تاني يوم
you fainted
Yeah.
no way
علشان انا عندي فوبيا من حاجات كتيرة
واحدة منهم ايه اللي حصل
سي sickness
oh my god
وكنا بنصور في درجة حرارة 45 واندرو كان في نص الشوت
and then you fainted
I
and oh
fainted.
my god
وكل التيم بتاع جون بول جوتيه جم وقعدوا معايا واللي هو they made sure I was okay they gave me meds كل الحاجات دي
wow okay
that was a day عمري ما هنساه يعني
Wow. طيب انتوا دلوقتي you've been 8 years Maison Mehany.
Yeah.
You've done so much. You've done creative campaigns. You've been in magazines. You've been featured. You've done your own work. What's something that you haven't done yet as Anne that you really feel like I still want to do for Maison Mehany or otherwise? Creatively.
image making design إنه how to design an image وأعمل نفس فكرة design elements بس I apply it على image.
Okay.
فمثلا how to treat photos in post production ممكن تبقى حاجة analog or حاجة digital. Giving an example يعني مثلا I'm inspired by حسين شايلان design methods انه بيحط الفابريكس بتاعته تحت الارض ان بيشوف ازاي الموضوع ده بيكون the treatment of
Yes.
the garment فانا برضو عايزة to experiment this kind of thing مع commissioned designers or commissioned projects. طبعا it's not feasible for anyone or for everyone علشان انت برضو الكلاينت بيجيلنا في وقت معين.
صح.
It's all commercial. They have objectives that we need to achieve.
Right.
فإنك تكوني شغالة ال equation of doing something creative and doing something that's commercial ونعمل ال kind of this equation هي دي اللي بنحاول على طول
Yeah.
نعملها. حاجة أنا عمري يعني لسه عايزة أعملها إن أنا to publish my own book.
Your book.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're waiting for the book.
Yeah.
You got me a book today. It's
Yeah.
Gucci Encore. I might steal it. I don't know.
Yeah, take it.
But okay. طيب, last thing I want to talk about with you is just something really, really important, which is your journey with health. You have done something that I think is so inspiring, not just in your work, but فعلا in your own self.
Yeah.
And that's the health journey. And I want to know, first of all, before. وبعدين عايزة أعرف how you became the hottest Pilates girly in Egypt.
That's you.
Aloe Pilates girly. إيه اللي خلاكي to take your health seriously?
Back to Andrew برضو.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew, waiting for you.
Andrew taught me a lot يعني في حياتي عامة من ساعة بابايا.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's his handwriting.
I love
Hope.
that.
Yeah.
Can you show the camera?
Yeah.
Hope. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Andrew is a healthy person وعلى طول أنا كنت inspired منه من الموضوع ده بس طبعا بعد بابايا I got into really bad depression for almost 6 years وكنت على طول يعني كنت emotional eater وكنت باكل نوتيلا جار يعني كل الناس اللي عارفاني عارفة الموضوع ده.
The whole jar.
Yeah, the whole jar
Yeah.
in an hour.
In an ada,
Yeah.
like pudding.
Yeah. I treated it as my Greek yogurt now.
Love that.
بس وكنت بخلص نوتيلا ايس كريم كله ولما بروح الي لمامتي واختي كانوا عايشين في الي فده برضو كنت على طول باكل وكان بالنسبه لي health was a side.
Food was an outlet for you.
بالظبط.
وما كنتيش بتفكري بقى ولا health
ولا
لا.
شكلي ولا اي حاجه، مع ان ده كان يعني مصعب الموضوع ان انا اكون بشتغل في فاشن اندستري،
وكان جزء كبير من شخصيتك اصلا صح؟
وانه البس واعمل وكل الحاجات دي unfortunately الناس
people are vain.
وكانوا بياخدوها بطريقه اللي هو you're a stylist. فكانت under the lines اللي هو I can see it، بس في نفس الوقت ما كنتش فارق لي، كان فارق لي صحتي.
Yeah, but I mean Annie انتي طول عمرك حتى لو يعني you were better dressed than most with the tabby boots and like يعني let's be real كده بس for a second بس anyway بس you know but like the health thing was something that was on your mind I know for a while. فايه السبارك؟
I was heavy on shoots. ما كنتش بقدر ابقى على طول اليوم كله، كنت بحس ان انا extremely heavy، ركبتي وجعاني كل الحاجات دي، لحد ما مامتي قعدت 3 سنين تقولي انا اعملي عملية. وانا كنت I have willpower I'll do it
myself
وكل الكلام ده. and one of my closest people برضو one of my close friends عمل عملية. قال لي انا اعملي عملية، واتخانقت معاه
اللي هي السليب.
سليب
اوكي
وقلت له لا ومش هعملها وانا هخس لوحدي. كنت ساعتها في لندن. بس مهم جيت في يوم كان 2022 وكنت اوريدي رحت لدكاتره كتير قوي. والدكتور اللي فعلا غير لي حياتي هم دكتورين، دكتور شريف حقي ودكتور عبد الرحمن. رحت لهم وقلت لهم قلت كان في اول مقابله ليا كان شريف حقي وقال لي ساعتها انا اخر واحد اقول لك تعملي عمليه.
really
وده كان الوحيد في مصر انه قال لي الكلمه دي، انه كلهم قالوا لي انت محتاجه العمليه. قال لي it has to come from you and it has to come from changing your lifestyle. فانت يا هتعملي ده يا اما لو انت هتفضلي على your lifestyle خلاص ما
don't do it there's no point.
I started working out. كنت كده عندي فكرة ان انا work out، ده كان عندي، فكنت ابتديت بمرتين في الاسبوع. وده كان الجيرني بتاعي انه how to build the support system around me.
بالظبط.
الناس بتفتكر انه انت لازم تعملي كل حاجة لوحدك. بس انا شايفة انك مش عيب to ask for help ومش عيب to ask for help around you من عيلتك من اي حاجة. فانا على طول ماشية على kind of 4 pillars، وده برضو back to Andrew هو اللي علمها لي ال 4 pillars دول، ان احنا مخلوقين ب mind, body, soul and heart. Your mind is literally your mental workout and mental health. I always I always say do therapy. لازم يبقى فيه self tuning. وتشوفي what your body needs and wants. and طبعا the second pillar is your body. ايه اللي بتدخليه جوه جسمك. how you treat it. فمثلا انا I fell in love with Pilates, I fell in love with working out. فدلوقتي from a girl who was not moving to someone who's working out literally 5 to 6 days a week. ده بالنسبة لي كان a dream. مستحيل كنت أبقى الشخص ده. بعد كده the soul part is the spiritual part where you have your own beliefs, you have your own God. فبالنسبة لي praying in the morning and kind of start my own day on a good note. ده بالنسبة لي حاجة very fascinating. that what's moving me يعني in my life. And then you have the heart. You fuel yourself with healthy relationships and healthy friendships. فبالنسبة لي إنه دول ال pillars if they're not fueled صح العجلة مش ماشية. بس كل واحدة بتفيول التانية وانتي عليك إنك تفيول ازاي.
بالظبط. and so like انتي لما عملتي العملية and you started losing weight, but what was the moment that you were like I have to do it? like I'm doing it.
ما كنتش عارفة ياخد نفسي. وكنت طالعة على السلم ومش عارفة
تاخدي نفسك.
ومش عارفة أعمل رباط جزمتي.
and you're like you're in your 20s?
Yes, I was 20. I did it in 2022. I'm 29. Do the math.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I was
like 27.
27.
You're
yeah.
27. Oh, فأنتي حسيتي اللي هو this can't be my life.
بالظبط.
That's it.
وانا انا بتعامل بمخ تاني وببرسونا تانية بس هو مش راكبين على بعض.
مش راكبين على بعض. Yeah, I mean like بصي أقولك حاجة honestly I just find your story so inspiring يعني لأن أنا حاسة إن so many people can benefit from it لأنه فعلا it's like you said it's the 4 pillars, it's the mind, it's the heart, it's the soul, it's the body, and لو كل ده مش مع بعضه حتى لو كنتي عملتي العملية by the way it wouldn't have made much of a difference. It would have made a big difference but not everything. And like any advice you have for someone who wants to pursue a fitness career?
Just follow your body and follow your heart في أي حاجة. Try as many classes as you need.
Yeah.
فيك دلوقتي في مصر كمية classes, whether bar class, Pilates.
There's everything. What made you fall in love with Pilates? Why Pilates?
Why
بما
Pilates?
إننا you know that I'm a Pilates girl. Yeah,
I read about it.
Okay.
And I saw videos وحسيت إنه the low impact movements وإنه ازاي to work on your core, the posture, to get snatched بس in a healthy way.
It's not aggressive.
بالضبط. It's not aggressive on you. وأنا كنت عايزة حاجة تطبطب عليا.
على الهادي.
بالضبط.
على الهادي but it's hard.
Yeah.
It's difficult enough for you to say, okay, wow, I worked out.
Exactly.
Yeah, this I think is so good. It's actually a very good point. Anyone who does want to get into movement, I think Pilates is a good place to start. لأنه it's not asking you for so much.
Exactly.
But you get results.
Yeah, you get amazing results.
Yeah, I can tell.
You too.
Okay, we went through a lot of different things. عايزة أعرف what's next for Anne?
A lot of things. Working on my book.
Yes.
Working on 2 brands.
Well, book is like an aesthetic book. It's what type of book?
It's my it was my personal project.
Okay.
في الجامعة. وده برضو it's a story لوحده يعني ده محتاج podcast when I publish it.
When we, by the way, 100%.
انتي عارفة.
أنا مستنية.
We collect books أنا وانتي.
أنا مستنية بقالي سنين and I collect books and I've been waiting for it and I've been hearing about it. So I'm waiting for it, honestly.
يعني المشكلة إن أنا بفتح حاجات وبقفلها بس it will come يعني the time will come إن شاء الله.
Exactly.
بس يعني briefly the book is about حاجة I was into photography في الجامعة photography to me is something really personal مع إن clients كتيرة بتقعد تسألني طب why don't you do your photography and اعملي بقى كل حاجة يعني بس بحس إنه لا it's such a personal thing.
Yeah.
وأنا photography to me كنت في ال personal project it was about scanning and creating mediums on a scanner. Literally a scanner, A4 scanner. فكنت بعمل مثلا imageries بقى and that's بقى the idea of design, image design or image making.
Presented in a book.
بالضبط.
Okay.
Presented in a book.
In a book. And so you have 2 brands you're working on. One of them I know.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
It's
a skincare brand. You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah.
I can't say the name yet.
Yeah,
so.
it's
okay.
not
Lissa. But guys, the name is really cool. The branding is amazing.
With my family.
I'm waiting for my samples, girl.
Yeah, I'll send you. I think I have one in my bag.
I'm waiting.
I'll let you try it.
Patiently for my samples. Amazing. And anything else that you're working on?
I'm working with my best friend on a brand. برضو I can't say the name, but it's a collectible brand.
Okay.
Every collection هتكون inspired by a movie or something that's very specific. يعني.
Amazing.
But,
okay, our last question for Anne Mehany, the queen of curation. What is Anne's edit? What is curated by Anne? ايه الحاجات اللي في حياتك بتحسيها it elevates your life? Little things, it can be anything that is your like personal edit.
بصي أنا my goal على طول to awaken my 5 senses. على طول بقعد أقول لأصحابي وأصحابي مش بيفهموا الجملة دي بس بحس إنه لازم أنتي you have 5 senses nice smell. You wear a nice texture فالfabrics دي بالنسبة لي حاجة مهمة. الأكل بالنسبة لي دي حاجة طبعا لازم أبقى في يومي باكل حاجة أنا حباها.
What's your favorite meal?
I have a lot.
Like,
بس
what's your favorite
يعني
food?
بس اللي أنا باكله أو باخده كل يوم يعني وبحس إن أنا خلاص I'm fulfilled. My shake, my protein
Your
shake.
protein shake. What do you
Yeah.
put in it?
Just coffee, frappe, and protein, the ice, vanilla.
Vanilla, not chocolate.
Yeah,
Okay.
the ice cream vanilla protein powder.
Interesting.
بخلي كيك يعملهولي.
No way.
Actually, it's a known thing في كيك زمان.
Okay. Amazing.
But that's my
Okay.
go-to.
And any products that you feel like are like really, really like very Anne, you can't live without them. Curated by you.
I think my lip balm Summer Fridays.
Ugh, it's so good.
Yeah,
Which
I
one
love
do you
it.
have?
The cocoa butter thing.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Because I was skeptical.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Or perfumes. أنا perfumes
Yeah.
بالنسبة لي حاجة مهمة بزيادة.
Guys, Anne just made me discover the most amazing perfume. I put it on before the episode and I'm smelling like I have to order it. But I almost want to gatekeep it at this
No,
point.
it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, let's do what's in your bag. All right, let's go.
All right.
So this is a Celine Phantom
Yeah.
from Phoebe Philo, which we love.
Yeah.
Okay, what's in your bag, girl?
Okay, I have everything in my bag. I'll start with the...
Hassan and Mary Poppins,
Yeah.
عارفة?
I have my beauty
Okay.
/ everything.
Oh my
pochette.
god, انتي حاطاه في triangle pouch.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
very
that
useful.
pouch. It's
Yeah.
really,
And
really
it's-
useful.
Yeah, and it's waterproof as well.
That's so good.
I have my perfume, which is... This is my
Okay.
favorite perfume.
Can you tell us what perfume it is? Even though, guys, I know I said I don't
Yeah.
gatekeep, but fine.
The Orila, basically it's Rihla, but in French. Orila by Diptyque. Actually, the story behind this perfume
So
is
good.
so inspiring. The two founders لفوا around the region where they collected كل السنتس العربية وحطوها in a perfume bottle.
Wow.
To me is kind of بتفكرني شوية بالدير if you guys know what that means or كنيسة.
أيوة.
فليها فكرة البخور هي actually فيها بخور leather عود amber raspberry
And it's Orila.
yeah Orila.
Love it.
Yeah. I have my CBD for CBD oil.
I love the CBD oil.
It's by Stevie. By Stevie.
It's a good brand?
Yeah, it's a very good brand.
Okay.
In LA. My brush. Toothbrush.
Why?
My deodorant.
Nice.
My mascara. Westman Atelier mascara.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Westman
amazing
Atelier.
mascara.
Ooh. Okay.
Just tried this one, the Nude Sticks eyeshadow.
Looks good.
Yeah.
حطه النهارده.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
I also have my serum by Sonsi.
Oh.
It's a new brand by a blogger called, I can't remember.
I've heard of it.
Yeah. And
Is it good? It
yeah.
seems like you finished it, so
Yeah,
it's good.
It's very, very good.
I love this.
Yeah.
Drunk elephant.
The
so
drunk
good.
elephant bronzing drop. And my meds,
Yes.
my prebiotics.
The meds pouch.
Yeah.
la, guys. The meds pouch is Saint Laurent.
Just the dust bags.
Just a dust bag.
Yeah, just make use
أيوة طبعا.
of everything.
Sustainability.
Yeah, sustainability. Here we go. My dental floss.
Amazing.
My dentist will be so proud of me.
Obsessed.
Yeah. My scrunchie. What else? I have actually a sample of our new skin care brand.
My god.
Actually, it's a body serum. It will be the first body serum in Egypt.
I need a body serum.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get the nécessaire, so I'm not going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this.
Wait for hours.
Okay, so guys, that was the biggest pouch I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life. And then?
Then I have my biggest...
They're really good, no?
Yeah. I love them, but they're not... honestly, I was influenced.
ما بالضبط.
But they're not super practical. But some of they're amazing when you work out.
Yeah. Okay. Can I see? I want to see the black.
Yeah.
Okay. But I love that you got the black. The white,
Yeah.
I feel, is too...
It's too much.
Yeah.
And then I have another bag in my bag in case I don't want to carry a heavy bag.
And then so it's like a bag in the bag.
Yeah,
I love it.
I just have my
Cute YSL pouch.
Yeah.
Very, very cute. And you put in here like all of the like little makeup things that you need, huh?
the essentials.
Okay.
I call them the essentials.
Okay.
I
And a
use
Jill
all
Sander
my
pouch. I love it.
I have, these are my favorite products.
Okay.
The Summer Fridays, the lip butter balm.
Love it.
This one is amazing. The Tarte Juicy Lip.
Uh-huh.
And then I have my eyebrow pencil by Refi.
It's really good.
Yeah, love it. The Gizu lip oil.
Love it.
The what's it called? The eyebrow gel. And this is my favorite lipstick. It's almost done, I guess.
By Chanel.
That by Chanel.
What color?
I don't know. It's called Rouge Allure. Yeah.
I love
nice.
it. But these are essentials, yani, honestly.
And I have my little...
I have the same.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, I love it.
Musk.
I think
It's so good.
got it as a gift.
The
musk oil.
تحفة.
And the Westman Atelier.
I need to try this brand.
Yeah,
You're gonna
love
get
it.
me on this
Yeah.
brand.
The contour stick.
Amazing.
And then I have my...
I
little-
love... How the hell did you fit this in here?
Yeah,
In this pouch?
Yeah, the essentials.
Okay.
And then my card holder.
Chanel.
I didn't change my card holder for so long.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It's classic.
Yeah.
Huh?
And I always lose my card holder, by the way. It's a fun fact. بس أنا مش مشكلتي إن هي تضيع. بس أنا فيها صورة جدي وجدتي.
Okay.
فدي بالنسبة لي ما أعرفش ليه برضه حطها في أكتر.
That is so
حاجة.
cute.
I always
Annie.
carry it.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
Oh
And my
God.
grandmother used to write
On the back of pictures.
in French وجدي ما كانش بيفهم French. بس يعني كانت بتكتب له what
That is so
she used to
cute.
feel she
I
was
love
a romantic. Yeah.
So you put your pouch in the bag, and then
Yeah.
in the bag you have your work things.
Yeah, my work things. And I have in my pouch برضو, if you know, you know. أنا مسيحية قوي. بس ده the Virgin Mary oil.
Really?
But I feel protected and I feel...
Can I see?
Yeah.
I've never seen this on.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
God is...
I love
the
that.
religious part is in me.
Yeah.
فده literally in my pouch.
Can I see the pouch?
Yeah.
I want to hold the pouch. This is my pouch.
And
Okay.
then I have my shades,
I love the shades you walked in with, by the way. Can you put them on?
yeah, my current favorite.
Tom Ford?
Yeah, the Tom Ford.
Sick. Literally insane.
Shout out to Mizi as well.
I love them. Did she get you on
Yeah.
these? I'm obsessed.
Yeah, I love it.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So these are my shades. I think I need
You're
to
an
clean.
iPad girl.
Yeah, love my iPad.
You don't have a laptop?
No, I have my laptop.
Okay.
But my laptop is very heavy, so I always carry my iPad
Okay.
to all my meetings. And
Yeah.
I have my favorite...
But it's more of, oh, what's that?
That was an exhibition in LA.
It's beautiful.
So I took that picture, and it's kind of the space I want for Maison Mehany.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah, but it's
Okay,
kind of
so
nice.
it's an iPad and a pen and a notebook.
Yeah, and my notebook. This is not the notebook. This is my diary.
Your diary.
Yeah.
And you write in it every day?
No, but I write whenever I feel sad. So the first thing I wrote, it was actually I posted about that.
You
before.
did, yeah.
The letter to my father.
And it's on her Instagram, guys. You can read it. It's so beautiful.
that
God,
was.
I love how
first
خلاص
thing.
I'm like literally styled by Anne now.
And
In
then
my
a T-shirt. In
Guys,
case
this is the funniest
you
thing.
need
Can we end on the t-shirt? بصوا بجد Anne بتجيب معاها t-shirt in case she needs to change. Okay,
Yeah.
but first gelato.
And that's something
I love
that
it.
is me.
Guys, thank you so much, Annie.
Thank you, guys.
That's what's in Anne Mahany's bag, guys. In
Yeah.
case you needed to know, this is the real life Mary Poppins. Here you go. Okay, عايزاكي تقولي a couple of more sentences about Maison Mehany,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Okay.
Do we have... we're good? Okay. طيب عشان by the way, what's in your bag was freaking fascinating. I'm not even kidding.
لازم ابقى ماشيه بكل
لا مش بس يا جماعه انتوا فاهمين قد ايه في حاجات في الشنطه دي. لا هو علي اصلا مصدوم. He's like I can't believe.
انا اصحابي بيكرهوني اصلا.
I can't believe. لا بجد. لا we thought Aya was a lot. اصلا you know Aya pulled out 7 things because I asked her what's your lip color. She's like so I use this is 7 حاجات.
بس على
I'm like
لا.
Aya, no one can replicate that. What are you talking about?
بس that's all يعني.
That's it, and hopefully next time we have Andrew with us to
Yes.
talk more about his side and Berlin.
Yeah, the Berlin side is wild.
The Berlin side is wild.
That's برضو something that's shaping Maison Mehany in a way.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Annie.
Thank you, Nour.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Woo!
We did it.
Thanks, guys. Finally.